LLC versus S-Corp. What are they and how they are different? LLCs and S-Corporations are frequently discussed in tandem, but they don't necessitate an exclusive selection between the two. While a limited liability company establishes a specific legal framework for businesses, an S-Corp pertains to a specific tax classification. It's possible to opt for an LLC and have it taxed as an S-Corp, a choice many businesses make due to its tax-related benefits. However, it's crucial to grasp the situation and methods in which these advantages become applicable. Navigating the complexities of businesses' entities and tax arrangements is essential for potentially saving time and money and avoiding future complications for both you and your company. When setting the foundation for a business, it's essential to understand the myriad of choices available to entrepreneurs regarding legal structures and tax classification. Two of the most commonly discussed options are the limited liability company and the S-Corporation. However, while they might sound like an alternative, they serve different purposes. An LLC is a popular choice among entrepreneurs, primarily due to its ability to shield the owner's assets from the company's liabilities. This means in the unfortunate event of the company incurring debt, the owner's assets are protected. What makes an LLC even more appealing is its flexible nature. Resembling partnerships and corporations, LLC present a middle ground, offering a combination of both worlds. The owners are referred to as members, and they can be either a single member or a multiple member. Chris Paris, an expert from Moss Adams, mentioned that the emerge of LLC as a popular choice dates back to the 1990s. When it comes to taxation, LLCs don't fit into a specific category for the IRS. Typically, they're taxed similarly to sole proprietorships or partnerships. However, they also have the option to be taxed under the categories of S-Corporation or C-Corporations, depending on their eligibility. S-Corporation isn't a business entity, but rather a tax classification. Both LLCs and traditional corporations could choose to be taxed under this category. The key distinction of an S-Corp lies in the taxation method. Unlike a conventional C-Corp which pays its corporate income tax, an S-Corp profits are directly passed to the owner's tax return. However, not every business is eligible for this tax classification. Key criteria include being a US-based business, a limit of 100 shareholders, and these shareholders can only be individuals, specific trusts, or estates. Notably, other corporation partnerships or non-resident aliens can't be shareholders. Also, there's restriction to only one stock class. The advantages of choosing S-Corp taxation can be significant. For corporations, it prevents the double taxation of profits. For LLC, it allows the owner to be considered an employee, possibly leading to tax savings. When you juxtapose LLC and S-Corp, it's not about choosing one over the other. An LLC can operate under its inherent structure while also benefiting from an S-Corp taxation. From a taxation perspective, an LLC by default is similar to a sole proprietorship or partnership. The owner report their profits and losses on a personal tax return, and these profits are subject to various taxes. There's potential for savings when an LLC elects S-Corp taxations, especially concerning self-employment taxes. Yet, when electing for S-Corp taxation, it's crucial to ensure your salary as an owner is reasonable, as the IRS monitor this. For instance, if an LLC earns $100,000 profit and the going salary for similar roles is $70,000, when the S-Corp taxation, only the $70,000 will be subject to payroll taxes. The rest will be exempt from medical or social security taxes, but it will still be subject to income tax. Historically, some business owners exploited this structure, but the IRS has caught on enforcing penalties on those underreporting their salaries to gain tax advantages. An essential factor to note is that not all LLCs will be eligible for S-Corp taxation. If eligible, there are limitations to ownership and profit distribution. While an LLC provides flexibility in ownership, an S-Corp is more restrictive. Paris elaborates on the flexibility of LLCs, emphasizing the versatility in equity allocation and owner participation compared to the rigidity of corporation. If you've decided that S-Corp taxation is the route for your business, you need to file Form 2553 with the IRS. Adherence to deadline is vital, ensuring it's filed within specific timeframes related to the tax year when it collected becomes effective. Switching to an S-Corp is not a decision to be taken lightly. Its advantages for businesses that have substantial profits to offset the complexity and costs associated with this tax structure. It's also essential to be mindful of the increased accounting and operational complexity that come with this transaction. Common query: is self-employment tax applicable to S-Corp earning? No. S-Corp owners are treated as employees and their reasonable salary subjected to Medicare and Social Security taxes. Is transitioning from an LLC to an S-Corp possible? Yes, by filing Form 2553, an LLC can be opt for S-Corp taxation. Why should I opt for an LLC? An LLC offers protection for personal assets and can lead to potential tax savings. How is LLC formed? You can establish an LLC by filing the necessary paperwork with the state. How do I know if my business qualifies for S-Corp status? Consult the IRS instructions from Form 2553 or seek professional advice. How many LLC types exist? There are 8 types, each catering to be different needs, including single member, multi-member, foreign, series, low profit, anonymous, restricted, and professional LLC. When charting your business course, it's crucial to be well informed. While the options may seem overwhelming, with adequate research and expert consultation, you can find the optimal path for your entrepreneurial journey.